As long as you don't quit, you won't fail. It's simple as that. As long as you still stay in the game, nobody can tell you that you are failed. No, you're not a failure. If you continue to keep getting data, you continue stay in the game. Nobody can tell you that you are a loser. You are a failure. No, you haven't failed yet. You will never fail as long as you tell yourself that you don't quit. You only fail when you tell yourself that I'm done. I'm quit. I stop. But every single time when I face a rejection, every single time when I at the very edge, that's when nothing makes sense anymore, when nothing goes the way that I wanted. All the thought that come into my mind is I want to give up. I want to quit. But I also know that there's another voice deep inside of me, deep in my core, tell me that don't quit, man. Don't quit, man. Keep going. You are so close to your destination. Don't quit. I know you keep hitting dead end over and over again, and I know nothing makes sense. And I have every reason to quit. But I also know that voice tells me that don't quit. It's whisper in my ears that, hey, don't quit. Just keep going. Just keep getting data. Yes, you can fail as many times as it takes. But if you haven't told yourself that, hey, I stop. Hey, I am done. You are still in the game. You are still on the way to your destination. Each time you fail, remind yourself that you are getting more data and you are getting closer to your goals. Keep persisting even when nothing makes sense. I realize one thing, that when I want to give up so bad and when nothing that I can trust anymore, there's something deep in my core telling me that, hey, just stay in the game. Just stay in the game. Just do it one more time. And even when nothing makes sense, stand up and try it one more time. Keep persisting. Keep getting data. Persist until the miracle happens. But if you give up, you will never see a miracle. I can't even count how many times in my life that I feel so tempted to quit. But every time when I'm tempted to quit, I actually don't want to quit. I just want to find if there's another way that I can try. Deep down in your core, you never want to quit. Nobody wants to become a quitter. But what most people do is they give into that the enemy voice, the negative voice telling them that just quit. Just settle. Just get that comfort for now. Just give in. And when they quit, they tell the next generation, they tell other people that the path to greatness is impossible. That's what they're gonna tell others because themselves quit before they reach their destination. When you have a conversation with yourself about quitting, remember this. There's another voice inside of you telling you not to quit. Don't quit, man. Keep going. And I know another voice also within you fighting back saying, but I am stuck. I'm so tired. I am so frustrated. Nothing goes the way I anticipated. I feel so helpless and so on. But in that moment, you must listen to the voice that tells you not to quit. There's always a voice telling you to settle, and this voice is really loud. But don't you dare give in to this voice, to settle, to stay average. A voice that telling you not to give up, it's whisper in your ear. It's the voice inside your core. It's deep within your core. You know that you don't want to give up. When you want to quit, tell yourself that you will go for one more time. You will try it again, just one more time. Every time when you face that tempted, just try it one more time. Because you are very close to your goals. Keep persisting until miracle happens. Remember that when you don't get what you want yet, you are going for greatness. The path to greatness is very difficult and very challenging. It is not an easy road, and that's why many give up. But in the end, it will be very worth it. As long as you hang in it, you will get there eventually. Remember, if it's easy, greatness doesn't mean anything. I remember that there's so many times in my life when I don't get a text back from a hot girl. I feel very discouraging. And I told myself that, okay, I will try it again and again. And when I get a phone number from another hot girl, and I don't get a text back again, I feel so discouraging again. And it feels like I stuck into this loop over and over and over again. And I don't know that how many times that I just want to settle. How many times that I just want to give up. And when I tell the people close to me, friends and family that, hey, this is what I want in relationship, all I want to hear is an encouragement to tell me that, hey, keep going. You're on the right path. Don't give up, don't settle. But what I received is most of them tell me that, hey, what you want is unrealistic. Beautiful girl is not good for you. And they tell me the version that they believe that is good for me, which is, I believe that they settle, which I believe that's average. And we are not here to hear only average shit. We're not here to settle. So what I'm telling you is, a path to greatness, a path to an exceptional life is very lonely. Nobody really understands what you're going through. And I know that because I experienced so many times in my life. It feels so lonely because the people supposed to be on your side, supposed to close to you, and supposed to push you to go for your dreams. Most often times they don't understand. And when they settle, they will advise you to settle and to stay average as well. They will show you the empathy and tell you that to settle for the girl that show interest in you. But you know deep down in your core, she's not right for you. And all you want to hear is, hey, what you want is out there. Keep going. Keep searching. Don't settle. Don't quit. But it doesn't often happen that way. At least in my life. Oftentimes, I just have to trust myself. Just that little voice inside of me tell me that, hey, keep going. Because even if nobody have done it before, I will be the first one. Because remember what you and I sign up for? We sign up for an exceptional life. We sign up for a greatness. We don't sign up for average. Fuck that average life. And if you feel so lonely and if you feel that nobody really understands your path, let me tell you this, my friend, my beautiful friend. I understand you. I trust you. I totally believe in you. The fact that you listen to this content, it's telling me that you want more than anything else. You want more out of life than any of your peers. So don't quit. I remember when I started this podcast, and during my first year, I didn't get the result that I wanted. And man, there's so many times that, man, I just want to quit. I just wanted to quit. But there's always another voice telling me that, just hang in there, just hang in there. Just keep going. And I'm so glad. I'm so glad that I actually kept going. Because I actually saw the result over the first year. But I'm so glad that I didn't quit after the first few months. Because if I actually quit it, I would tell others that to give up. And that's going for your passion and going for your purpose is nonsense. It's impossible. Just stay average. Just do a 9-to-5 job. Just looking for a realistic job. That's what I would tell others. But I'm so glad that I listened to a voice inside of me to tell me that to keep going. So my friend, I just want to remind you this. When nothing makes sense, when you have every reason to quit, to stay average, ignore those voices. Listen to the voice to tell you that keep going. Don't quit. A miracle will happen. It will. When everybody tell you to settle for mediocre relationship, don't give in to that. When everybody tell you to settle for a realistic job, don't give in. When everybody tell you to go for something that you know deep down in your core that you don't want that, don't give in. Trust that voice inside of you. You matter. What you do matters. And if you need someone to believe in you, and I will be the first person to tell you that I believe in you. But most importantly, you have to listen a voice inside of you telling you that don't quit. That's more important than anything else. I hope this is an encouragement for you to keep going, to not to quit. This is the most simple advice, but also the most powerful advice that you will have to use it over and over again on the way to your greatness, on the way to your exceptional life. Hey, I hope you enjoyed this episode and got a value out of it. And if you did, please leave a great review. That would help me reach out to the world. If you have any questions, feel free to email me. And until next time, you are a badass action taker.